Here's a thought. What if the secret to clearer thinking isn't about being right, but about being open to being wrong? Today, we're talking about intellectual humility, not as a sign of weakness, but as a source of strength. Intellectual humility is more than just being teachable. It's a mindset that values understanding over being understood, growth over being right, and questions over having all the answers. In a world where everyone's shouting to be heard, it's easy to think that intellectual humility means giving up on your convictions. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Intellectual humility means holding your beliefs with conviction, while also being open to the possibility that you might be wrong. It's the quiet strength of those who listen more than they speak, who ask more than they assume, and who grow more than they judge. But why should you care about intellectual humility? Because it has the power to change your life. Studies show that people who embrace intellectual humility are better learners, collaborators, and problem solvers. They're more adaptable, more empathetic, and more open to different perspectives. So how do you cultivate intellectual humility? First, start by embracing your limitations. Admit what you don't know. Ask questions. Reflect on times when you've been wrong in the past and use those experiences as stepping stones to deeper understanding. Some might argue that intellectual humility contradicts the Christian faith that calls us to be discerning and to stand firm in our beliefs. However, the Bible reminds us not to be wise in our own eyes. Intellectual humility isn't about compromising your faith. It's about growing in your understanding of God's truth. It's a virtue that allows us to remain teachable, to seek wisdom and to acknowledge our own biases and limitations. Intellectual humility is a superpower that many don't know they have. It's the quiet strength that allows us to learn from others, to grow in our understanding, and to see the world with new eyes. So the next time you're tempted to defend your opinion, pause and ask yourself, what might I be missing? Because sometimes the sharpest minds are the most open minds. If this video challenged your thinking, share it with someone who values growth. And drop a comment. What's one belief you've changed recently and why?